This is the very last day of this November. And I thought since we had a very fun um, Thanksgiving, that I'm going to come on out here today and visit with you for a little while because I was just chilling at home and hanging out. It's always a lot of fun to touch base with everybody and see what is going on in your world. Excuse me for a second. I should have done all this before we got started, right? But here I am, still getting things together. I thought this camera was a little higher and it may look a little better for you. Maybe not. We don't know. But tomorrow is the very first day of December, and I want to tell you what my plans are for the month of December. I thought we would come here every single night and do sort of a a Christmassy theme talk or theme for that whole month because we did October. That was a lot of fun. We met a lot of people doing that. And maybe we could do the same thing again for December. And I got some ideas planned. Either I'm going to do the live every night here, or I will post a Christmas themed video, a certain little video that is Christmas related or December related. And I hope you guys watch it and check it out. And this is the worst part of the live is waiting for people to show up. And we never know who will show up or who won't. This is Saturday. So you guys may be out gallivanting and having a good time. You may be still recuperating from the big Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving Thursday, Black Friday, Friday. This is Saturday. And I don't think Saturday has anything special about it. Somebody told me it was travel Saturday, I think, or one of these days is where there's great deals on planes and flights and travel, hotel deals and such. I don't know if that's the case or not. If it is, and you're interested in that, good luck getting a good hotel. Because, everybody needs to travel, which I haven't done in a while, but maybe I will one of these days. So my first Christmassy theme that I'm thinking about is going to be how to communicate, how to have interpersonal communication skills, because I realized recently that some people don't have those. They don't know how to reciprocate back and forth conversation. They only want to talk about themselves. And I've noticed other things that could kind of help these people out. So if we do the Vlogmas, that's going to be my very first topic. And it may be tomorrow. Because you guys, some of you need some help with your interpersonal skills. So we're going to chill. Let's just chill for a little bit, guys, and see if anybody shows up. How about that? And if nobody does, I'm just not going to save this field. We're just not going to save it, guys. You'll never see it again if nobody shows up tonight, because that's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to me if you guys show, even though I did not announce this. This was just something impromptu that I did. When I do announce them, of course, more people do show up, and it makes it still fun. It's still fun for you guys. Well, let me reset this iPad. There we go. This room in my house gets terrible reception when it comes to Wi-Fi. I live in an older home. The walls are stucco and thick, made of concrete and moussillage. and don't get the best reception in here. But it could be just the iPad, so we're going to reset it. Maybe I'll invite somebody to the feed, but I don't want to bug people because it is Saturday, and I know everybody's got their lives. Wish I had more of one, but I just have you guys. And that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm kind of hoping you guys do show up here so we could discuss our plans for Vlogmas. I don't know if you guys would rather me do a live stream every night or if you guys want me to do a video. Hello, Wild Bill. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Saturday night. I thought I would come on here and talk about our Christmas plans. I don't know if anybody's going to show up on a Saturday. I did not announce it. Usually when I announce it in my communities tab, we get more people here. But we're just here to visit with anybody who stops by. We're talking about our Vlogmas plans. We're going to do Vlogmas this year, every day. Starting tomorrow will be a video on a Christmas-themed topic. And I'll see what comes up. Either we'll do a live stream every day during December or... Ooh, wait a second, guys. I don't like that message. Hold on. Didn't like that. All right. Hope you guys just here. Yeah, so we're going to do either a live stream Vlogmas or we will do I'll produce a video for you. When I first started up my YouTube channel, I did do Vlogmas. And I made a video every single day during December. And some of those videos are my best, funnest work. And the people I met from my channel are still watching me today and some of my most loyal viewers and subscribers. So if anybody's new here, please hit that subscribe button. It helps the video tremendously. Helps me out tremendously, and it makes me know you guys love my stuff. And we'll be out here every day, every single day for December, starting tomorrow, December the 1st. My first topic is going to be how to communicate effectively with your friends and family during the holidays. Because I learned recently that some people don't have interpersonal communication skills. Sure, they can talk about themselves. They're going to tell you everything they've been doing, talk to you 20 minutes long about it. But they're not going to be interested in anything you're doing. They're living in this personal fairy tale. That's the way children see the world, as it's a personal fairy tale where everybody's looking at them and they're the star. And that's how they see reality. But when you're at a get together, you do have to ask the other person, well, what have you been up to? How are things in your life? And that's what these people did not do. So I'm going to discuss with that tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow would be the day one of our interpersonal skill talk. Interpersonal skill for the holidays. Unless somebody has a better idea of, hey, Wild Bill, we should go do lunch one day during the holidays and have a seasonal get-together. I could even go to that Mexican place again if you can sneak away. That would be fun. December is always a good time to get together with your friends and family and have festive lunches. Back in the day, we would go have drinky drinks. But we don't advocate drinking, of course. But we might. You never know what we're going to do. Seasonal beverage. Christmas martini. A Christmas teeny. It's going to be red. I'm broke. It would have to be your treat. Well, I know how it is, to tell you the truth. Hopefully when I'm working at my new job, I'll have a little bit more disposable income as well, since I've been out of work for a couple of months. But maybe we will do that. I'll see how it goes. See what kind of bills I have too. Yeah, Wild Bill says he's broke. It would have to be my treat. And maybe it will be. Why not? It's Christmas. We'll go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and we'll try to eat, see how much we could eat. See if we can put them out of business. We don't have to eat, just buy a drink. Yeah, that's true. We could go have a beverage. That's true. Go have a seasonal beverage and chit-chat. Put you on a little video. I know you don't want these people seeing you, seeing what you look like. You're private. I get it. But wouldn't it be fun to go have a beverage, little adventure? Maybe we will. So anyway, I don't know. Tomorrow should be the very first day of the Vlogmas themed videos. It's also a day where I have to go to my new job. I'm trying to learn everything. It's Magnolia Mound Plantation, by the way. And I know a lot about history. I know a lot of the details, the ins and outs, but every plantation has its own history. So you have to learn it. Got to learn this history of this home, the architecture, the owner's history. And hopefully I can do well for them. Hopefully they like my style. And hopefully I can make enough money over there to do what I need to do. I don't care about anyone seeing me in public. People have been seeing me in business and restaurants for the past 45 years. Yeah, I get it. Why not? You know, the way I look at it, at this point in my life, I'm probably not going to run for office. And I don't think I do anything that any job I get would hate on the internet. So I'm not too worried about stuff like that either. Some people don't like vlogging in public. They feel uncomfortable about it. They are worried how they look, or more importantly, how I'm going to make them look. But well, when I do photography or videos, I try to make people look the best they can possibly look. One time I had dinner with a lady friend who is probably around my age, and we were touching base. We haven't hung out in a while, and of course I brought my camera, and I took some photos of the food of the restaurant, took a picture of her. She looked beautiful, by the way. You know, but she's a lady of age, probably 40s, 50s. She's a little older. But she looked good. Thin, blonde hair. And so I posted the pictures, just showing everybody, hey, look, doing something fun, hanging out. She made me take one of the pictures down. The picture of her. Oh, take it down. I look terrible. That's fine. Like I say, if people don't want to be in a video or photo that I post, I'll take it down gladly. So I wasn't insulted about that. But what I am insulted about is she said, why don't you send it to me so I could fix it up? And that means she wants to edit it. I'd already edited that group of pictures in a style that I love. I've got a certain style for my photography, so all those pictures look great. But you can't tell a photographer who posts a picture, send it to me so I can edit it. You know what she would have done? I'm going to tell you how she would have edited that picture. Her face would have been like a plate, like a flat plate, no lines, no expression. And it's going to be blurry. That's how the women sometimes edit their photos. The background's clear. Everything's clear. But if you look at their face, it's blurry. It's like a ghost. There's no lines, and it lost all definition. And I believe if you edit a picture that way, edit the whole picture. Edit everybody else in it. Edit yourself. There's a rumor, Wild Bill says once you are seen on TV, your life changes forever, and it'll never be the same again. Well, that's how I was starting YouTube. My life changed forever. People do watch me on their Apple TV and stuff. being on YouTube in my channel, it really changed the directory of my life. I wasn't a history person before this. I wasn't working at plantation homes or historic places. That was a character. I created a character for YouTube to get views and bring joy to people. But now I play that character every single day at jobs. And that's kind of crazy if you really think about it. So I'm looking forward to starting this new job. But that's a small change. My life wasn't changed dramatically. So yes, Saturday. I wonder what everybody's doing on Saturday. They're probably having dinner with their families, probably recuperating after the holidays. They had Thanksgiving, busy day, cooking, eating, family, visiting. Some people had Black Friday where they went out, tried to get a deal on something, bought their Christmas gifts. Maybe they ordered something online. So maybe today they're just chilling, eating leftovers, and feeling like, oh, I don't want to do anything. But you know, that's the perfect time to go on YouTube and join this live. Just have it on in the background. That's all you need to do. It helps me out tremendously. My last video didn't do too well. The one from Mandeville, from that lake shore, it just didn't do well. In hindsight, I can see why. My video was terrible. I edited out a lot of personal stuff that I think would have made people enjoy it better. My cinematography was great, though. I love those shots. I thought I captured the image of the waterfront well, the trees, the houses, but my intro, I would have done it differently. I should have done a more laid back type of style for that video. But, oh well. I don't like thinking backwards, but I would repackage that if I did it again and do it a little differently. But the images were great. And plus, who's searching for Mandeville, Louisiana? I should change the title of it. I put the title, the most recent one is Mandeville, Louisiana. I got some great shots. I could go on vidIQ and see what they think I should entitle it. Let's see what they say. See what they would title my video for that particular location. vidIQ is a site that helps YouTubers create videos, think of titles, and it helps you optimize your old videos. And I'll see what they think about this one. Oh, that title is only a 50 out of 100. They don't like that title. Ah, The Secret Beauty of Mandeville, Louisiana. They love that title. Mandeville, the beautiful lakeshore you've never heard of. Well, I can't say that because people have heard of that lakeshore. The surreal beauty of Louisiana's Mandeville lakeshore. Yeah, let's type in that. Let's put that as the title. Why not? They say that my original title, while the title is engaging and relevant, enhancing its emotional appeal to clarify could significantly boost the impact and attract a wider audience, making it more compelling for viewers. Sure, let's do the surreal beauty of Louisiana's Mandeville Lakeshore. There we go. We're changing it. I will see now if that enhances the video. See what they think about my thumbnail. They don't even like my thumbnail. That's terrible. Let's see what they want to do with it, though. Well, yeah, you were in one of my videos, Wild Bill. We had a good one. I just never posted it. So, yeah, tomorrow going to work at the new job. Going to be trained for that particular location. And see how it goes. Yeah, everyone's busy. I should have sent out a message earlier. And I don't want to text anybody because it's late. It's Saturday, that's why. It's Saturday. People have lives. They've got families. They're probably watching Christmas movies. Probably watching the Hallmark Channel. Spending time with their families. But you never know. I never know what people are going to do. Maybe somebody's going to come on later. Maybe I won't do the Vlogmas. Maybe I won't come on every night during December. Maybe I won't. I may just try to produce a video to come out here. But I'm going to stay here for 2 hours at least. I'll leave at 10. If nobody's here by then, we're good. I'm good if they don't. And if they do, they do. Like I said, I did not announce this stream. And I don't usually come on Saturday night. Because I know people have realities. They've got their own lives. It's cold today. It's 49 degrees right now in Baton Rouge. It's 45 degrees, actually. Some people are getting light freezes tonight. So I'm glad we're finally getting some cool weather. For a while, I thought we were going to get a hot Christmas. And that's not fun, is it? It's not fun at all. I shouldn't even have these live replays show up on my page because it doesn't represent my channel. So there we go.
Those things, and you can use that to inspire your
don't want to do it.
To keep
don't want to do that. You guys don't want to hear that, lady. I just wanted to see what my page looked like. See what my channel looked like. How you do it. Need to change my background. So right now, I have 1,820 subscribers on my channel. That's pretty good. Happy with that. I posted a picture of a scene from Mandeville. Where, oh, where could everyone be? Why aren't they here with us tonight? They're all having a good time somewhere. Living large. They're probably having the time of their lives somewhere. I'm looking all of the different filters for the lives. I don't try to get too crazy with them, but they're fun. I'm also doing laundry right now. Got some clothes in the washer. It's 9:06. So what are you guys going to do for Christmas, Wild Bill? Any plans? I don't know what I'm going to do. I usually go to my aunt's house in Port Allen. I don't want to do that this year. My other aunt and that side of the family, I don't know if I want to see them either. So I may just not even socialize this Christmas. I may just stay at home Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Hopefully some of the places around my area are open. Maybe I'll tell my new job that I want to work on Christmas. Put me in, I'll say. I'll definitely work. Do you know I had to work last Christmas at Homeless House? May just be another day for me. That's what I'm thinking too, Wild Bill. It's just going to be another day. Not like Christmases of old. You know, my parents used to have that fun Christmas Eve party every year. My aunt in Port Allen, she has one, but it's mostly for her husband's kids, the husband side of the family. So I kind of feel like an outsider there. You know, I mean, I'm friendly with them, okay, but you know, it's not like my parents used to be, where everybody showed up and socialized. We had such a good time, friends, family. Theirs is more of a, you know, my cousin and his kids, they're opening gifts. My aunt's husband and all her kids. I mean, his kids and their kids show up. I think it's going to be just another day for me. Just like today. Just another day. Wish things were a little more exciting. Wish things were a little more spiced up. But they're not. But we sure lived large back in the day. The Christmases of old were so much fun. Now it'll just be another day. But I'll still do Vlogmas, still be cheery. I may come on here every single day. I may make a video tomorrow. First day. I have my job to go to. I'll be there from 1 to 4 at least. And since I'm starting, I can't make videos over there. You know, not being a new employee. But maybe I will. How about that? Maybe I will. Vlogmas was a fun challenge. I would have to go there, find something Christmas related to do, film the video, go home and produce it, have it ready for that day or the next day. And then during the next day, I also had to go out and produce a whole other video. And some of those are my best videos. They're so much fun. And that's when I was just learning how to edit, just learning about YouTube, and came out with some good stuff. I met the Grinch on one of those videos. He was at a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. I had to wait in this long line just to meet the Grinch. And he was fun. Got a picture with him. I met Krampus one day. Krampus was at a photography studio. Got a picture with Krampus. And do you guys know who Krampus is? He's the evil version of Santa Claus. And he punishes the bad kids and comes in their house in the middle of the night and puts them in a sack. Will they allow you filming in the plantation? Wild Bill asked. I think they will. But since I'm still training, I wouldn't try to. You know, I got to let them see how good I am before I try to film over there. I did post a few pictures. I don't know if you saw the garden from over there, but it would be a very Instagrammable job. But until I know my stuff and they've seen what I can do, I'm not going to bring a camera there or anything like that. Probably not this week, because I'm still learning. Homeless House did let me go full throttle, though, so that was nice. And they may too, but not yet. Gotta come in and act normal, be slow with that. If they did let me film there, it would be a dream job. It's only 10 minutes from my house. It actually pays more than Homeless House did, but not as much as Whitney did. Whitney by far was the highest paying plantation home. I think Oak Alley may pay a little higher than them, but I'm not sure. Homeless House is the least paid. That owner there, he thinks that tour guides are like restaurant servers and they should live on tips. And, you know, that's okay, but it's not worth driving 45 minutes to go to a job like that. This place I'm working out now is closer to me, 10 minutes away, pays more than that. And so we'll see how this goes. Part-time for now, which is good. You don't want to get too crazy with work. People were nice. I was there the day before Thanksgiving. They already knew who I was, you know, which was awesome. The employees that I met, of course, the managers knew because I'd met them before. And met some guy, a new guy. So we'll see how it goes. Have a good time. Just got to learn the history of that place. I was studying the book all day. They gave me a big binder with their history and important notes they want me to touch on. So I've been studying that all day. Tomorrow I'm going to go there personally and visit with them. 1 to 4. I think that the first Sunday of each month over there is a free Sunday where people get to just get in for free. And she said that would be a good day to go. So see how it goes. See how that goes. But it's going to be a dream to get off of work and be home within 10 minutes or so. And have the whole day to myself to do whatever I want to do. it's been a long, long time since I've had a job that I didn't have to commute to. Dare I say, since 2015. Because, well, when I first started working in the movie business, it was all in Baton Rouge. Those were great. It was a great time. The business was booming here. We were having blockbuster films in Baton Rouge coming, and every day I'd have something to do. But the governor at the time, he took away that tax credits, and all those films just dried up. They all left one after another. And of course, before that happened, it dried up in Baton Rouge, but it was still kind of thriving in New Orleans. So that's when I started commuting to New Orleans. And that was almost an hour and a half every day. But that was worth it. Doing well, having a good time. They fed you 3 meals a day sometimes. And then that dried up. But it was still there, off and on. And I was doing that until COVID came. I was on a movie set when everything got shut down. They shut the movie set down midday. And they said, we're shutting her down, shut her down. And they all had to bus us back to Holding. And we had to get in our cars, and that was it. And then the world changed. Everything changed. And then I somehow got into the tour guide world and started doing this. So that is a brief history of my, of course, that's not considering my corporate reality before all this, which I don't want to talk about. Unless somebody asks about it, then we'll talk about it. But will they allow me to film in the plantation? I'll try to get some footage for you. How about that? I will try to do a vloggy vlog. Whitney was a little more strict on the video. I was always kind of busy over there. We don't have a lot of free time over there. And they are very particular about how they represent themselves. They took themselves very seriously, and I get it over there. So I didn't do a lot of video over there. Luckily, I got one of the slave music people, the Gilly Gucha slave tribe, Easter Rock. Video did well. Got 10 hours of watch time from it. So I cannot complain, cannot fault them for that one thing that I got. But by far, these live streams have been giving me the most watch time hours. Can't complain. I'll be here every day. I would stay here all night just to get that time because I have to get monetized. I'm so close. Just need around 1,500 more watch time hours.
If you can hold your phone still, you're a good sniper.
Oh, I don't want that. I don't want to get that copyright strike. So that is my reality. You know what we're going to do? Let's go on Indeed.com. I think I know that you live in French Settlement. Don't tell. Oops, shouldn't have said that. I'm going to do a job search for French Settlement just to see if I lived in French Settlement, what jobs would be out there. Just curious. If I lived somewhere else, what would I be doing? I'm going to go do a search. because it's going to be fun. French Settlement, LA. So if I was in French Settlement, there are no jobs. They don't list any jobs for French Settlement. I don't even know where that is exactly, but they're listing jobs in Gonzales, Baton Rouge. I don't think Gonzales is even close to French Settlement. Look at these jobs. Customer service representative, full-time teacher. Wow. Apple Tree Daycare. Outside sales associate, ugh. Security guard, ugh. Oh, Livingston Parish. Let's do a search for Livingston Parish. Let's do a search for that. Livingston. Livin. I'm just doing a random search. I'm not searching for any job particularly. They're still listing Baton Rouge. A sales confident, a confidential. I don't know what that is. Retail sales associate at Paste Staffers, paying $17 to $19 an hour. That's not bad for retail. A computer network trainer, IT or PT. And I don't know much about that, but if I did, it'd make $22 to $29 an hour. But who knows how to do that? Assistant property manager or leasing agent, that's in Baton Rouge. Regional links trainer. I don't think any of these suit you at all. GIS specialist, what's that? That's in Hammond. Cashier, $10 an hour though. Who wants to do that? A host at Ruth Christus in Baton Rouge. They wouldn't hire me for that. A mailroom clerk. Now that's got to be an easy job to be a mailroom clerk. Charles Bukowski, my favorite poet, one time did that. That's for Go Auto Insurance. Make $15 to $17 an hour. A CAD drafter. CAD design in Gonzales. He makes $16 to $30 an hour. Now this sounds like a fun job. I know you a job that either no experience necessary or hands-on training. Yeah, these jobs seem more complicated. Here's a fun one though, a bilingual party host. I wish I knew how to speak Spanish. I'd be doing that right now. An executive administrator, a teller floater. I'm on Indeed.com, by the way. You could be a customer service representative in Laplace. $42,000 a year. A warden. A warden at a prison, at a sheriff's office. That'd be interesting. Make $60 a year. Yeah, all these jobs, you know, it's too much. We don't know any of this stuff on there. Oh, a border patrol agent. Yeah, these aren't good jobs at all. Huh. I'm so glad I finally found this job because it was rough out there. It was rough. You know, at this point in our lives, finding jobs is so hard. Even with this other job I have, I'm probably still going to need another job unless the channel takes off. Unless I start a Patreon and tell people to send me money and you can choose my next video. Where would you like me to go? a sales confident for Confidential. They pay good. This is in Baton Rouge. But I don't think they would want me to do sales. An entry-level roof inspector. They make 37,000 a year to 135 a year. That's a big gap. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna become of us. Oh, an AM baker at Magpie Cafe. That's so close to me. Go bake. God, they make $16 an hour. That's not bad for a baker. A passion for baking and creativity. I should have paid my house off years and years ago. That's my my highest expense. It's my house note. And at one point, I had enough money to easily pay it off, but I was advised against it. My financial advisor said, "Don't pay your house note." Yeah, it wouldn't even out. Night order selector. That doesn't sound fun. Yeah, these jobs, I don't like them. Let's see if there's other tour guide jobs I could look for. Tour guide. Yeah, I can't see you doing sales. I would love a job just working from home. That's what I would love to do. But every work from home job seems shady. So far, the mailroom clerk seems like the easiest job. But that's life. I don't think Indeed is the best job search place. I mean, I got lucky on it, but it's just when you really look at this stuff, it's just not a lot of realistic jobs. But those are experiences to say. Yeah, let me look at Craigslist. Yeah, a lot of those jobs, you know, who has that? If you have that kind of experience, you know, you wouldn't be looking online for a job, you'd have one. Here's one for me. Look, we're hiring a content creator in Baton Rouge. That's what I am. Let's see what they want you to do. Are you a creative storyteller who shines both behind and in front of the camera? Do you have a knack for creating engaging content that turns head? If so, we're looking for you. We're a growing construction and remodeling company with a passion for transforming homes and making a positive impact on our community. We're looking for someone who can manage and create content for our social media platforms. A confident, camera-ready individual who's comfortable appearing in videos. Experience in photography, videography, and editing is a big plus. Passionate about construction, design, and storytelling. Actually, that does sound like a perfect job for me. Here's what they want you to do: develop and execute a content calendar that highlights our projects, teams, and values. Create engaging posts, reels, and videos showcasing our work. I could do that. Be the face of our brand in video content, sharing updates, tips, and stories. Collaborate with our team to ensure our message is consistent and impactful. Send in your portfolio, resume, and a brief video introduction explaining why you are the perfect fit. You know what? I hate to tell you, I may apply for that job. That sounds like a lot of fun. I know I can do that. Let's look at the next one. Seeking production company to docu-series McNeese Stayed. A New Orleans content creator. Share your knowledge about the skills you know. Looking for a tour guide in the French Quarter. I think you need a license to be a tour guide in the French Quarter, and I don't have that. But that's interesting. I was looking under film and video jobs. That's where I found that out. Let me look at that again, what they want you to do. Send in your portfolio, resume, and a brief video introduction explaining why you're the perfect fit. Yeah, I don't really have a portfolio, not for videos and stuff like that, but I can sure make one. I can sure make one. But let's look at something for you, though. Enough about me. That's what I'm going to talk about on my theme about how to communicate for the holidays, because a lot of people, they want to talk about themselves. That's all they talk about. They're never going to say, but what about you? What's going on with you? At least that's how my relatives are. Well, they'll tell you what they're doing. That's all they want to talk about. But the moment you tell them about you, oh, I think I have to go in the other room. Somebody's calling me. Let's look for talent gigs in Baton Rouge. Model gig. Do you have over 1,000 Instagram or TikTok followers? The Real Marketing Firm. Our client is a renowned sports brand. We need you to go to a store, buy the product, and post yourself buying the product with a hashtag for the client. The product is about $12. We pay $40. That's so funny. I wonder who would do that. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun to do. I should send that to them and go do that construction stuff. I know the exact kind of content they want, though. I see those videos at TikTok all the time. They show little clips of the places. And today I went to this new restaurant in Baton Rouge. The decor was fantastic. I had this dish and that dish. I could easily do stuff like that. I just don't have, that's not my style of content. I try to be a little more cinematographic than that. But I could do that for them. Why not? Let's see what else we got. Let's do a search for Livingston Parish. Just for kicks. I don't know how to change the location. Let's see how to do it. Livingston, LA. Let's see. Choose this location. Now we're talking. So let's see. If Wild Bill needed a job on Craigslist, there's different categories. Accounting and finance, no, you don't want to do that. Admin, no. Engineering, no. Art, media, and design, I'm curious, but you probably don't want to do that. Yeah, it's hard to know what's perfect for you. How about a labor gig? That's for kicks. Diabetic plan a research story. No, you don't want to do that. Cleaning service worker, no. Grocery delivery driver, no. Hey, why don't you do Uber Eats, or why don't you do Uber and drive people around? That would be fun. The reason I never did that is because I have a Jeep Wrangler, 2 doors, got to have a 4-door vehicle. And I couldn't do it. You know, during COVID, I looked into it being a waiter driver, because things were just, the world was collapsing and the movie gig fell through. And I just couldn't do it. Here's an event. Let's see, that sounds like what I would be interested in. Here's $40 an hour. It was today. A cook needed for an event in Baton Rouge. Here's a focus group. $150 for your opinion. Join the consumer revolution. Share your thoughts and get paid. We're looking at adults aged 18 to 55 to participate in a 90-minute nationwide focus group. Those who participate will be compensated $150 for their time. Please note a desktop computer or laptop is needed to participate in this study. If you are interested in participating, please sign up for the survey. That's one of the reasons I don't do work for home. They want you to have a laptop. And I use an iPad Pro, which to me is perfect. Does Uber One use trucks? I don't know. I think I may have driven, had an Uber driver pick me up in a truck. I would look into it if I were you. Why not? It'd give you something to do. Drive around, you meet people. You probably know your way around places. And they have the map on their phone. So you're using a GPS. So why don't you do it? I may do this, why not? We're looking for people 25 to 74 to participate in a paid study on TV services. Participants will be paid $175 for a 5-day online board, a max of 4 hours, and $50 compensation bonus from 12/9 to 12/13. If you're interested in participating, please sign up. Take the survey to see if you qualify. If you fit this study, our Insights Coordinator team will contact you. I bet those people just want your information and they're just going to scam you or spam you forever and just start sending you emails and everything else. Even if you don't drive for Uber, you could still do Uber Eats and bring people food and stuff. That would be nice. There's a lot of those focus groups. I may look into that just for kicks because I love giving my opinion about things. It's a lot of fun to give your opinion about things. I don't want to look at that. Let's see. This iPad is just bringing up a pop-up screen for some reason. Let's go to TV, film, and video again, just for kicks, for the Livingston Parish. See what they show. Oh, well, yeah. Life is rough. It's hard to know what to do. Once we get monetized, though, we'll be on easy street. I should do more product reviews. I was getting money from Amazon for a while. I reviewed something for my vehicle once, and I put my Amazon link in there, and people were gonna, every time people clicked on it, I got money. That was fun. I don't really review things that much because I don't like doing those kind of videos. And I don't like people knowing the products I use. I don't want people knowing everything about my business. You know, that's kind of personal. I could interview my Peak Design book backpack or sling that I use in every video. I have all of my product links in my description on every single video. And Wild Bill says, I've been to all of the plantations up Airline Highway, Myrtles, Rosedown, and a few others. I did a photo shoot at one of them a few years ago. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I get it. That really helped my channel out tremendously. When I first started, I was thinking, well, what does Louisiana have? What can I do here that's unique? And I said, well, we got a lot of festivals, which I did go to some. We have our fine cuisine, and I didn't want to eat on the channel. I don't like to watch people eat. I think it's gross. But we also have plantations, which are unique old homes, antebellum homes. So I said, well, let's go to a couple of those. And that's kind of how I got into that reality, actually. Before that, I'd only been to them as a kid. My aunt was in town, and we took her to Nottoway Plantation. I remember it vividly, that white room. It was beautiful. I remember the room with the harp in it and such. And then I went to the Myrtles Plantation. My aunt, for one of her weddings, she got married in St. Francisville, and her reception was at the Myrtles Plantation, and they were going to stay there that night. But they had some sort of experience, you know, paranormal, and didn't do it. But I remember going on that, and we went on a ghost tour at Myrtles Plantation. Oh, that was so fun. Do you know that's one of the plantations I really wanted to work at? I tried several times. And it's 45 minutes away, so it would have been a drive, you know, it would have been an effort to get there. But because it's haunted, I think it would have been fun. But they never called me. So I never did. And they are actually the lowest paying of ones that I've talked to. They're going to pay you around 12 something an hour over there. And that's just what that wouldn't really be worth it to drive that far. You know, Hummus House was bad, but at least you got tips over there for certain times of the year. Gonzales is approximately 25 miles from French Settlement. It's around that for me too. For me to go from Baton Rouge to Gonzales, it's around 25 or 30 minutes. But if you get off at 4:30 or 5 and you're going home, it could be over 45 minutes because of the traffic. So, you know, the GPS will give you a number, but it doesn't always talk about the traffic and the lights and random things that happened. So that's why it's going to be kind of fun. Even though I'd rather have gone back to Homeless House because I knew that history already and I could have just waltzed in there. But now I have to learn something new. And I really didn't want to go to back to this whole reality. But, you know, I got to do something. I was getting so bored. You know, with no obligations and such. I like to have something to do on a day-to-day basis. Something exciting. But, you know, you got to think of something to do. Something to do that you need to do. I know a few foreign languages, but I cannot speak them fluently. Yeah, I would love to be a bilingual party host, but I do not know how to speak Spanish. And that's not a, I would love, I've been wanting to learn French. If you knew French, you could be a French tour guide. That's what everybody looks for down here. There's a lot of people that come from France to tour these old homes, and they're always looking for a French tour guide. But I do not know French. I know a lot of things, but I don't know French. French. Let's see. Maybe you could find a product to make and sell. How about that? Or maybe you should start your own YouTube channel. And you could talk about something interesting. Yeah, legal, paralegal, manufacturing. I don't even know if that's perfect for you. Marketing, can't see you doing that. Sales, can't see you doing that. Talent, could see you doing that. Let's see what manufacturing is. Hey, why don't you go to the Amazon factory? I know a lot of digital nomads who go there. And that's a factory job. Anybody could do it. And they pay really well. You would have benefits. There's a brand new Amazon factory in Baton Rouge. And that's what the digital nomads do because they could travel the world and always get a job at the Amazon place. And they pay pretty good. From what I understand, they pay pretty good. Could see myself doing that. Getting up there every morning. They're all experienced jobs. They're getting paid by their experience. Not for Amazon though. Anybody can get that job. It's an Amazon factory job. All you got to do is put stuff on a conveyor belt, put things in boxes. Anybody could do it, even you. How hard could it be? Or you could get a job in a restaurant as a cook. Well, I know it's easier said than done. I'm lucky to get the job that I just got. Something I know that I can do easily. At this point in my life, there's just not a lot that I would want to do. Sure, I can go to an office somewhere. I've been enjoying my retirement for a couple of months. Now it's time to get out into the world. So yeah, we've been here a good bit. We're gonna stay here 2 hours tonight. So we got a little while longer to visit. And then tomorrow it would be our festive day. The very first day of December. I don't know why this isn't letting me go to click on the next page. Sometimes I get terrible reception in this little room that I'm in. Need to start going back to the kitchen. Darren, when you don't have a job and you cannot be picky about what job pays the most. Yeah, I know what you mean. Gotta take what you can get. In this day and age, start going on Indeed, looking at Craigslist. You never know what'll come up. A lot of people look for seasonal workers. During the holidays, you could definitely do that. You know what you do? Go to Lofton. That's where I went to for the Santa Claus thing. That's not their whole thing. They just work with the Coca-Cola. You go there, fill out the information, and they'll help you find work. It's Lofton and Baton Rouge, and they'll put you somewhere cool. They made me watch a video. I've been having a lot more time on my hands without Facebook. I'm not scrolling down. I'm not worrying about posting on there. I could only post, I can't be on every single social network. I need to sell my old camera. I've been going through my old technology that I never used, trying to lighten the load. I don't know if I'm going to sell it on Craigslist. I forgot about Craigslist because I'm not on Facebook anymore, so I can't do Facebook Marketplace. So let's see how I would do it. I guess it's under electronics. They don't have one for cameras. Black and white Nintendo Wii. How fun. Somebody's selling a digital photo frame. I haven't seen those in years. A Sony compact 10 disc changer. Nobody listens to CDs anymore. Oh, somebody's selling a Sony lens. That's interesting. In Denham Springs. A modem someone is selling. An iPad. TV. Interesting. A lot of stuff for sale. I don't like buying used stuff. You know, it's got the other person's energy in it. And you bring it to your house and it's already got their vibes and energy on it. Oh, Lord. Another thing I can't do is go to thrift stores. I don't know. Don't like buying used stuff. Somebody's selling a Nintendo Switch. It's like new. Let's see how much it is. That'd be entertaining. Let's see. $220. I'll just go out and buy a new one for that. You know, if something's used and it's over $200, you might as well just go get a brand new one. You know, even though I am going to sell my camera for $200 or $300. So don't listen to me. I just like to talk to you guys because that's how much the camera's worth. It's just I don't use that camera anymore. It doesn't have 4K, and the lens. One of the main reasons I upgraded my camera was to get a wide angle lens for cinematographic stuff and to vlog with, because you want your background in there. Oh, a little magnifying glass. Somebody's selling an old phone. It's like an office phone. Who's going to buy that? The only reason I haven't put, oh wow, a Sony FX6 digital camera. The only reason I haven't put it on there yet is because I haven't taken a photo of it. I have 2 batteries. I have the charger. I have the camera. And God, just light and load. Somebody's selling an old Polaroid camera. You know, the ones where the pictures come out? That was so much fun back in the day. A lot of stereo systems for sale. A lot of people don't use sellings. Somebody's selling an Apple Magic Keyboard. I would love one of those, but they were so expensive, it just didn't seem worth it. It's for the iPad Pro. They were selling that for $200. Gee whiz. If I was gonna pay $200, I'd go get a new one. You know, if you're gonna sell something used, you got to, give a discount. Yeah, I don't know how much more, but don't think I'll pay that. Yeah, lots of cool stuff, guys. Trying to go to the next page. Won't let me. It will not let me do it. So yeah, I guess people still use Craigslist. Maybe I'll put my old technology on there to lighten the load. But the bad part about that is somebody's gonna have to come to your house to get it. I'm gonna meet him somewhere else, though. I'll meet him in a parking lot somewhere. So I don't want you knowing where I live. I don't want him knowing where I live. You'll never get rid of that person. Meet you in a parking lot. I wear a black trench coat to look all mysterious. I sold something. I think I used Facebook Marketplace. A long time ago, I sold my old 360-degree camera because the new one came out. I wanted to upgrade. And when that happened, I was working at Home's house. So I had him meet me at Home's house. And I went in one of the rooms by the Dixie Cafe and did that transaction. And I had some other stuff that I sold. I forgot an old chair that I had, I got rid of. It was a rocking chair. I regret selling it now. I wish I would have kept it. Sometimes I just want to lighten the load a little bit. And it didn't really go with my furniture. So if I need to take the pictures, should have done it today. But I was reading all those notes that I have to learn about the new job. Oh gosh, it's broke completely. Let's see, I'll read you my most watched videos for the last 7 days. How about that? Because that's always a lot of fun. At least to me. My most watched video for the last 7 days was the chicken video that my sister sent me, raising chickens. Daily routine. That got 540 views. That's pretty good. The one after that was the how to find the Toyota Corolla hidden USB port. That video is really carrying my whole channel, by the way. It's a random video I did when I had a rental car. That got 300 views, 302 views. And I have an old video that I did last year at my aunt's house. They had Costco eggnog liqueur, and I showed it to them on a little short. It's called Costco eggnog liqueur, worth it or nah. And that is being resurged. During the holidays, it got 249 views after being dormant all year. My one after that is an Olight Sphere demo. That got 242. And that was just a remix from a live that I did with you guys. So far we're doing so good. Locating the Toyota Corolla USB port, a short that I did, 128. Neighbor's dog won't start barking, a short of my dog video, 101. The neighbor's dog video is really carrying my channel. That was a Vlogmas video, 46 views, doing well, coming pretty steady. The surreal beauty of the Mandeville Lakeshore, that's new. So, of course, that's up there. I got 28. And then that's about it. The other one didn't get as much. But that is my most watched views for the 7 days. If you want to see my most watched videos of all time, the number one is Man Brings Biden Boat to Trump Rally. That's one I did with my friend Chuck. That one's at, get this, guys, 181,700 views. By far my most watched video. After that, the Toyota Corolla hidden USB port, 43,000 views. Neighbor's dog won't stop barking, 38,000 views. Carrying my channel. Why Women Hate Beards was a short, a YouTube short that I did, 28.8 thousand views. Why Louisiana homes don't have basement. My friend Kipper Fox did that. It was a short, 14,000 views. Whose cat is this? I found a cat on my Jeep one day. I posted it last year around Christmas, 14,000 views. Here's Dog in Trouble. Which one did it? My sister sent me that video. 13,000 views, guys. So I do have videos that's carrying my whole channel. Those carry my channel for the most part, keeping my watch time hours up, which is my main goal right now. And these lives really do help. 2 people in here watching, and I'll keep talking as long as you guys are here, because everything helps. Every single thing. Got around 30 more minutes before we call it a day. If anything you guys want me to talk about, feel free. Any lingering questions? Things you've always wanted to ask but were afraid. Now's your time. Because we're an open book. would be something if everybody comes when I'm about to get off, then I'll have to stay longer. Wouldn't that be something? Ten. I wonder if that means anything. 11 is an angel number. That means your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. If you ever see 11. Now it's 10. What does that mean? I don't know. I bet that's a lucky number too. Bet it's a lucky number, guys. Do I know anyone who can make a resume? Not offhand. I could type one up for you though if you want me to. I have pages. I did my own resume on my iPad. I don't know if mine's really professional enough. If you use sites like Indeed.com or some of those, they'll let you put a resume on the site up there. But I'll look around. My resume is kind of difficult. You know, the first part of my life, sure, those were normal jobs, really good jobs. You know, with fancy titles because it was a family businesses and such. But when I started working in the movie business later on in my life, it's hard to list that because you know it's not one job. So I just say I work in the film industry, various productions as a PA, actor, voiceover artist, and that seems to be good enough. But it is hard to put that on a resume. You know, if it was an acting resume, it would be different because those you do differently. But for a straight job, and then now that I have plantation experience, put that on there. Didn't put Whitney on there though. I did tell them about Whitney, but you know, didn't want them calling those people. They'll try to besmirch me because they're petty. What are you going to put on your resume, Wild Bill? There are ways to design a resume if you don't have a lot of experience. You have to get somebody to help you out with that. I could look into it if you like. Let's see, I will actually search that now. Why not? I'll ask the internet. Why not? So if you don't have an actual lot of experience, even though you're older, let's see what it says. If you don't have a lot of experience, focus on creating a skill-based resume that highlights your strengths, achievement, and potential. Here's a step-by-step guide. Number 1, choose the right format. Use a functional resume format which emphasizes skills and education over work history. I'm sure you have skills. Avoid chronological resumes. Write a strong summary or objective. A summary. If you have some experience, briefly describe your skills, goals, and how they can add value to your employer. Example: motivated and detail-oriented recent graduate with strong organizational skills and a passion for customer service, seeking to contribute to whatever the company's name is. An objective. State your career goal and what you want. Focus on skills. Highlight transferable skills, communication, problem solving, teamwork, etc. Include technical skills relevant to the job. Software proficiency, which I would not have that much. I used to, not in the day. Who was that to go to? I'm just reading it in general because I know about your work experience, how to write a resume if you don't have a lot of experience. Maybe it'll help you. Include volunteer work. List achievements. I hate writing resumes, by the way. But of course, I had to update mine recently. You know, because at this point in our lives, at least for me, I worked several places. You know, but and my most recent skills, you know, aren't necessarily applicable to some of the jobs I applied for. Like for that funeral home job, that would have been interesting, but they didn't call me back. It would have been a whole different career change, working at a mortuary, selling plots, cells. That would have been fun. That would have been too much work for me at this point in my life, to tell you the truth. A little too much work. But if they wanted me there, I would have done it. I could have done it. All those people are probably out having a good time somewhere. The people that usually show up here. They're probably doing something fun. Maybe they're going to go see a movie. Maybe they're seeing Wicked, popular movie right now. And there's another popular movie too, or Gladiator 2. Maybe they're going to go see that. Movies are long now, by the way. If you go see a movie now, you're going to be there 2 hours and 30 minutes. So you better plan accordingly. It's going to be your whole day, whole afternoon, or whole morning, or whole night. Sitting in that theater watching a movie. How good can a movie be? I just can't sit there that long. Those seats are so comfortable, though, in the new movies, though. I got to give them that. It is pretty relaxing in there. You can lean that seat back. It's so comfortable. But it's still, I mean, movies don't really interest me anymore. There's nobody in the movies I can personally relate to. My house is pretty relaxing over here. Got everything I need. At this point, I'd just stay home. Instead of going out. I'll go out to lunch or something sometime. And I'll go make videos for you guys, of course. But even that, sometimes it's hard to get motivated to. I think that's why my other one didn't do well, because I wasn't in my normal YouTube persona, because I'd just been all day in the dentist office. And I just went to that park to have something to do, because I drove all the way out there to Mandeville, Louisiana. And even though the imagery was good, I think my style and the way I presented it was a little off. I talked more personal stuff, more open about things, but I edited that part out. I thought it would take away from the video, but in hindsight, I wish I would have left it in. You guys would have loved it. How was your Thanksgiving, Wild Bill? Did you do anything special? I know you said you probably wouldn't. I went to my aunt's house. It was okay. Quiet Thanksgiving. But now I think I'm all out of that whole time. I don't know what I'll do for Christmas. Hopefully something interesting. I just don't like driving all over creation at night if I don't have to. Like for Christmas Eve. Too much trouble, man. Especially if it's cold that day. Who wants to do all that? Gee whiz. And I don't really love Thanksgiving food. Turkey, it was okay. The leftovers I took home was better though. Green bean casserole, gross. I mean, green beans to me is just a dish. Serve them by themselves. Don't add the casserole part to it. I just never found that tasty. And then they had rice dressing, but it was from somewhere ordered and it looked really strange. It was okay. Salad was good. They had other stuff that I didn't try. At least they had a pecan pie there, which I would give a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. It was an okay pecan pie. But at least they had it, which was good. We're counting down around 15 or 16 more minutes, I think. And then we'll ride off into the sunset. It's been another great day, great chat, I hope. Like I say, I'll try to do it every day. Some days are going to be more active when people show up. Some days they won't. That's why I'm going to start having topics, like my great topic I'm going to have tomorrow. Just looking at all these other options. I never use these like polls or different things. Pretty interesting. Let's see what this does. You could share it. There you go. Pretty cool. Hey, Gina, what's going on? Have you been watching this the whole time? Kind of a slow chat. Just hanging out, getting those watch time hours. Talking to Wild Bill. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool because I noticed that I had two people the whole time, but the other person was quiet, so I didn't say anything. And I was just chilling. Thing here. That's interesting. There it is. I guess it's going to stay there. Don't like that at all. So there you go. What a day. What a day. Just hanging out. We got a few more minutes left. Probably a little 15-minute left. And then we're going to ride off into the sunset. We're going to start coming on every day during December. Ah, that's where it is. I was wondering why nobody's here. They're probably watching football. I forgot it was Saturday night. And people were watching the game. Now I know where people are. So there we go. They're watching the game. Well, Bill says had to work on the garage disposal here. It was leaking. Oh, that's not good. I hope you got it fixed. I'm going to delete this poll. I don't like that thing showing up. I know you guys have subscribed. Oh, that was good. Who won? How was the game? Didn't even know there was one. I forgot all about it. Forgot all about the game tonight. So I'm probably going to Magnolia Mound tomorrow. Oh, that's good. LSU won. Awesome, awesome. Probably from 1 to 4. Check it out. Hopefully I can start doing Vlogmas vlogs where I can vlog every day in December like I did that one year. That was the funnest December doing those vlogs. Met some great people who still watch my channel to this day. Two people answered the poll. Subscribed. I just took it off because I don't like that poll thing at the bottom of the screen. I wish it would not stay up there the whole time. Do you use a garbage disposal? I don't think they still put those in houses anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tomorrow, if I do come on, we'll talk about the theme that you and I talked about, how to communicate. I didn't want to do it tonight because I wanted to do a Christmas theme every day in December. Upon taking off the hinge, the rubber boot walker was dirty and loose. After cleaning it and reassembling it again, no longer leaks for now, but the boot is still starting to rot. Yeah, people don't use garbage disposals anymore. They were pretty popular in the 80s. My parents' house had one, but they never used it. I don't think so. I don't think they did. Yeah, I will. Not a lot of people showed up tonight, I guess because they were all watching football. I was wondering where everybody was, and I knew it was a Saturday, and I don't always come on Saturday night, so that now we know football. Probably watching the game. Yeah, maybe I'll do a community post. I don't know if I was going to do live streams or try to produce a video every day. I'm going to do either or. Either I will do a live stream. Okay, they still make them. That's good to know. I'll either do a live stream a day or produce a video a day. Either or, I'll try to be on every day, one way or another, during December. My life is more exciting. It'd be easier. Now I got to try to work as much as I can. Well, it's good that you know how to fix garbage disposals. It's a beautiful thing. If I had one and it broke, I'd have to call somebody. That would be another expense to fix my disposal. I just use a garbage can. Don't need a garbage disposal. There's nothing to it really, depending on what's wrong with it. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it is. I'd have to start from the very beginning, though. Wouldn't even know how to open it up. I wouldn't even know how to change it. Don't you have to clean it out every now and then, or change the bag or something? Where does the trash go? If it sits on a flang hinge, twist under the sink. Well, there you go. Yeah, my parents had one. We never used it, that I'm aware of anyway. I never did. And my house now definitely doesn't have one. All right, well, it's almost signing off time. Stay a little bit longer because everyone took a little longer to show up today. The hardest part about the lives is when I wait for people to show up. And since people came late, I'll stay on 5 more minutes. The food is ground up by a spring blade that grinds up everything into a liquid. So it runs out with the water. I had no idea. It must be pretty powerful to turn everything into a liquid. So you put food in there. Odd, man, odd. What a very interesting thing. What about coffee grinds? Can you put those in there? I heard if you can't put coffee grinds down the drain because it'll clog your pipes. So I never did that. Must be pretty powerful. Anything food related. Well, isn't that something? Now I wish I had one. What a powerful device. Wish I had one. So I could grind up all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I get they still make them. I didn't know how common they were. I thought it was one of the things that all houses used to have, but we no longer see them. Like the phone nooks that used to be built in the houses. You could get a job fixing appliances. Be a handyman. That would be fun. With all of the cleaners that they have today, keeping the pipes clean and free of debris is simple now. Yeah. Except for hair. Still got to clean out the sinks. All right, I guess we'll call it a day. It's 10:43. I could stay till 11, but we've already been here 2 hours. It's a good time. Some people stay on all night. If we had more people in here, maybe I would be tempted to. But I've got to go put some clothes in the dryer. The one we have is made by Ace Hardware. Well, that's good to know. If I ever build a house, maybe it'll have a garbage disposal. All right, Gina, I'll see you later. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We talked about your chicken video tonight. It's my #1 video. 520 views. #1 video for the week. Standing strong. All right, Wild Bill, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Always a pleasure. At least now we know where everybody was. They're probably watching football. I knew it was Saturday night, so people do things. But you had a few people come in and out. Yeah, make another one with those chickens or dogs. Keeps the channel alive. Keeps the channel alive. I've been reading my book today about the new plantation. They gave me a binder with all their information, studying that. I'm going to go there tomorrow to check it out, get some hours. Tomorrow will be another day, the first day of December. We'll start Vlogmas. Maybe I'll get to do some filming at work. I'm not going to push it, though. So, all right, guys, see you later. Talk to you soon. We're signing off. Until tomorrow.